last minute to do a road trip to Spain, and I'm currently in prep, so the timing isn't that great, but in some ways it actually is, because it does feel very relaxing to be here. It's a very different atmosphere from the Netherlands, and maybe that calming feeling will translate into my training or gains in some ways, because obviously when you're less stressed, when there's less cortisol being released on moments outside of your training, it has more of a anabolic effect, I guess. Normally when I'm on vacations, I take some time off from dieting, tracking macros, sticking to my macros and calories, other things that are related to that. But this time, because obviously I'm in prep for Worlds, there is absolutely no room to be slacking. So I am being very strict with what I eat, you know, the movement that I do. I will go to the gym 5 times per week. I will complete all my sets and reps and everything that you're supposed to do in prep. I'm going to continue here. Right now I'm going to have a very quick and small breakfast. So I made some chia pudding with honey and soy milk, and then added some dates and strawberries, and this was like a packet cappuccino. This is the view. Really gorgeous. Today I have a rest day, but we need to stock up on some food, so I will go do some grocery shopping, and then later just do some fun activities and chill by the pool and just get really tan because I've gotten so pale over the summer. So yeah, I'm really excited to be here. From the supermarket. This is the lunch I assembled from the groceries. Just some eggs, toast, a Mediterranean salad, and an iced coffee. I also tried to take a video of me posing by the railing, but I'm still a little bit awkward when it comes to posing. It just seems like something I don't really get used to. We spent the whole afternoon just chilling by the pool, enjoyed lots of food, and we were trying to teach our elderly dog to swim towards the pool staircase, which, as you can see, didn't go very smoothly. He absolutely hates the water, so I'm kind of wondering if this would be a case of animal cruelty. To make up for it, we gave him some watermelon as a treat. We then had dinner, which was a green goddess pasta. And then we did a hike up the mountain and we enjoyed this view. So I'm ready to go to the gym now, but I'm kind of nervous because I do have a squat single that I'm supposed to do, and because of such a different surrounding, you know, the past couple of days I had to kind of adjust to being here, so maybe I'm not completely well rested yet. And these are things that kind of come up into your mind, or at least into mine, when I have to do a really heavy lift. I'm trying to kind of relax, get out of it, not think too much of it, because, you know, thinking is not going to change anything. It's not going to help it in any way. And I just have to leave it for what it is and see what happens in the moment. Let's see how it goes. This is the outfit that I'm wearing. I won't show that session in this video here because I filmed it for my Instagram and TikTok. So if you're interested in seeing how that went, then you can watch it on there. I'm warming up to a deadlift top single of 180 kilograms. It went up, so I'm happy about that. Then I had to do a lot of back down sets, and I started off with 155 kilograms for 5 reps, which went pretty smoothly, but because I'm doing hook grip, my thumbs definitely hurt after a set of so many reps. I often get the question if I break my thumbs when doing hook grip, and the answer is no, because you gradually increase the weight over time, so your thumbs get used to it. But it does still quite hurt. It's just that you get used to the pain in a way where it doesn't really bother you anymore. Sometimes when you're doing a bit too much, or when you're not used to it anymore, then it definitely hurts again. So I did my back downs with straps after this. I then finished the rest of the session with some upper body work. It's my only upper body day in the week, so I do try to take it seriously. I did some bench, then some dumbbell bent over rows, and some seated rows. And that was everything I did for that day. And here's a quick outfit check. So I just got done with my deadlift session. I had the squat session 2 days ago. It went pretty well, unsurprisingly. And I kind of had the same issue with deadlifts. So, you know, overthinking each set, especially during the heavier warm-ups and the top set, I would be like, okay, I'm not sure if I can do it. And again, the best thing you can do is to just distract yourself, especially inside your mind. Don't even argue yourself, don't even fight it. Just try and not think about it at all. And what also may help is to just think, I'm gonna let it for what it is and I'll see what happens. Instead of viewing your entire workout as a whole, just focus on one set at a time. So when you're busy with your warm-ups, do not even think about your top sets. I did that, I always do that, and it usually works pretty well, and it did today. So I'm pretty happy with today's training. I did notice some fatigue, and I noticed that because I was a bit less explosive than how explosive I was supposed to be, but that probably has to do with phase of my cycle that I'm in. In my, I think, mid-luteal phase, so yeah. Makes sense. Everything feels heavier than it is. Everything is harder than it is. Life is hard. So yeah, I'm really happy about how it went, and I'm going to eat now and then catch up with you later.